How's it going, YouTube? Dan the Plastic Man here. I hope you guys are doing well. It is time for yet another Snapshot review. And this one is one of my favorite Xeon grunts from the original Gundam series, the Gelgoog. And this is the 2.0 Master Grade, which has an amazing inner frame. I love the frame detail on this guy. And one cool thing about 2.0 mono ice suits, let me tip my camera up a little bit and tip the suit down. If you turn the head, you can see that the eye is actually on a gear and will turn with the head. Now, this helmet has a Char style commander fin. You actually get two, a more aerodynamic style. Mine broke. And you also get a standard, just grunt chrome dome head. For posability, the shoulder will go 360 degrees, no hindrances. The arm will swivel 360 degrees below the shoulder. The elbow, you get an amazing bend out of. You get just about 160 out of that. The wrist is a ball joint that will rotate 360 and wiggle up and down. This is a 2.0, as I said, so we get the 2.0 hands, which are three-finger, trigger finger split, but you've got the knuckles are able to move. For the chest, we have a double ball joint where you can get some serious ab crunches going on here. We cannot turn it all the way around just because of this, the lower torso here. And I'm going to give one heads up to anybody who gets this. I actually have two stress marks right here and right here. And that's because I tried to force this thing to turn around and it nearly broke, and I'm glad I caught it before I did. And right now, since it's there, I'm going to go ahead and open up the cockpit, let you see standard Xeon Grunt A sitting in there. The skirt armor on this suit is very unique in the fact that it separates from itself, and you can actually see there's teeth there to help lock it into place. Now, the leg will come this far forward. And don't think this is the fault of the kit, guys. This is just because this suit was designed in 1979, and the model is from, I want to say, 2008, 2009. So we're going to get a 90-degree bend, pretty much, out of the knee. But you get this really cool slide motion, and let me turn this around, because you see these vents right here? Well, these ribs, I should say. They actually collapse on themselves as you move the leg. The ankle is very strong, very sturdy. You get great side to side, and you can split the foot. It is not a solid piece. But once again, the appeared hindrance in movement is just the design of the mobile suit itself. It has not anything to do with the model kit. And that does it for posability. Now let's get on to accessories. First, we have the typical Gelgoog shield, which, as you can see, is pretty darn big. And if you don't want to have the mobile suit hold it, you just plug it into the back on on the lower of these two spots. Come on, get in there. Okay. And then you just kind of have it sitting here at an off angle, and you're good to go. The next accessory is the beam naginata, as they call it. And this is a double-bladed beam saber. You can have either a straight blade, since they do give you two straight blades, and this is pretty darn big. Let me tip my camera down here. You can see that I'm resting the blade on the ground, and it's bigger than the mobile suit itself. The other shape that they give you is the typical fan blade. It's not nearly as tall, but it helps for simulating like a swooping motion. And if you don't want to use this, you can see that there's a peg here. Back here on the back, let's get the shield out of the way real quick. We can just plug in the naginata and then pull the shield up over it, and it's hidden nicely from the back. And then the other accessory, which I thoroughly love on this suit, is its beam rifle with underslung grenade launcher. You actually have an option to just have a couple finger holes here, but I actually went with the grenade launcher. We do have bipod legs, but I'll be honest, guys, this connection right here, this joint is so darn stiff, I'm scared every time I try to pivot these legs down that I'm going to snap this thing. So I'm just going to leave it as is. But what is interesting is the way that this guy holds this gun. First and foremost, because it's a 2.0, we've got the peg on the hand and the slot in the handle. Can be ambidextrous, so come on. Okay. Alright, now it's locked in there on the peg, and if you'll notice, instead of only having the trigger finger in the trigger guard, you've got the trigger finger and the traffic finger as well. I thought that was pretty interesting, since just about everything else I've seen, you only use just the trigger finger in the guard. And that about does it for the Master Grade Gelgoog 2.0. This is yet another one that I would highly recommend, especially if you're a fan of grunts and or Xeon suits. There are a couple different versions out there. There is the Char version, which is in his typical red and pink. And like I said, because of a special idea that I've got cooking, I've actually picked up the premium Bandai exclusive Gelgoog Cannon, which uses this exact same frame and just to recolor the armor with a few extra bits and a legitimate backpack. That was kind of my one beef with this suit, and it's just the design, it's not the kit itself. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, leave me a like, subscribe to me, leave me some comments. I love reading them. Let's keep this community growing, guys, because like I said, I love doing this for you guys. And I know that some of you have probably been wondering where my Tall Geese 3 is, since I did the unboxing on that Lord knows how many, I actually did it just a couple months ago, but I said I was going to paint it. I've actually changed my mind. I'm snapping it together as we speak, and I will be doing a review on that very soon. So, until the next video, guys, take care, have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.